Welcome back to Fort Pierce Vibes. I'm Michelle Cavalcanti.
And I'm your host, Jose Ruiz.
I'm your host too. We're both the hosts.
We can share it, we share a conversation.
We haven't figured this out yet, but we do appreciate you coming and joining us again for our downtown show. Talk a little bit about what's happening this weekend.
Yes, and as you can see, we do have an art place in the building, and Mr. Steve, if you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Steve Fogle, owner of Whirled Inc Gallery.
Downtown Fort Pierce.
And if you didn't know that already, there's something wrong with you.
Yes, I think that we could affectionately call him a little bit of our downtown curmudgeon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
completely.
We say it with deep affection.
Awesome.
So, we're gonna just real quickly go through the events that are happening this weekend.
All right.
And then we're gonna go for a little bit more of a deep dive with Steve. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, you want to start first?
Let's go. We got tons of events coming up, and the most exciting one that I like to keep up to date with is Coffee with the Mayor. And
yes.
Of course, very fun because we get to see Michelle in action as she's at work. And we have Coffee with the Mayor every third Friday of the month.
That's right. We also have Art Walk every third Friday of the month, which we just had this past weekend.
Steve's the man right here.
Yes,
behind the
Steve
plan.
Fogle's involved in that. In fact, you did a beautiful map of downtown.
Actually, yeah, we did, and but they are seriously mixed media is handling it now.
Okay, well, either way, you did a great job.
When I did it.
And we'll talk more about that. Every Saturday we have the Farmers Market and Jazz Market downtown. And also we've got some information if you want to look in the details on this video. We'll have a list of each night downtown, places like Pure Cider, Sailfish, Bottoms Up, Cobb's Landing. They have live music and set events on multiple nights a week, so you can get a schedule of that. But for our special events, I'll start with Jarvis. How's that?
Yes.
Okay.
Jarvis.
So Jarvis Treasures has now been with us for a year downtown. They're in the arcade building. And she has a bunch of specials and events that are going on throughout the week through the 24th. So you can stop by at the arcade building, visit Jara, tell her we sent you. And I am actually wearing a shirt from her.
Nice, that's good. They say just women clothes or men as well?
It's women and like kitschy fun stuff, but like there's other stuff to do over there.
Okay, awesome. But we need to start gathering up some gifts for Christmas.
I know we
spot.
do.
Very
we do.
soon.
You can just get me a gift certificate there. That's good. Also, Whirled Inc. Here, you've got an event, wine tasting that we're going to
Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah, Thursday night we have a wine tasting with the Dragon Brothers who make Thirsty Dragon wine. It's a mead wine, honey mead wine. It's all locally sourced from Fort Pierce.
Excellent.
That sounds good.
That's awesome. And then next week we'll have the Ghosts of Fort Pierce Past historic walking tours. Those are a project done by Main Street Fort Pierce. And we've got 4 different tours over 2 nights, with each tour having about 8 ghosts. You can get tickets online at mainstreetfortpierce.org. And come join us. We've cut down, we've cut down the numbers who can join us this year, so hopefully everybody can still get a spot. But you can buy the tickets right on.
We haven't cut down the number of ghosts because believe me, this town is all.
No, I would absolutely agree with that.
There's something every day moves in this gallery. I'm telling you.
Well, at least they're not drinking all your wine, so.
Oh yeah, that's all I ask. Stay away from the wine.
Exactly. Well, we really don't know who's doing it though.
Yeah.
And then Halloween.
And then we got Trick or Treat on 2nd Street. All the businesses in downtown are participating, so it's not just 2nd Street. And then if you meet up at Varsity the day of Halloween on the 31st at 4 o'clock, Varsity Shop does have maps where you can get all your candy stops.
That's right, and the kids it's all going one direction, right?
Yeah, we're trying to keep it one direction. That way we can kind of keep this traffic steady flowing.
Exactly. And then after that, get your kids home. Drop them off, get a babysitter, or at the very least come out for the first time, because from 7 to 12, it's the big Halloween
pub crawl.
Yes, and there's 6 stops this year, so it's Sailfish, 2nd Street, Cobb's Landing, Public House, Pure Cider, and Thirsty Turtle. And you have to be 21 to enter the costume contest. But anyone can be out during that time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, just unless you want to go into the bars, then that's when you got to go 21. But there's going to be haunted houses. I think that's pretty exciting as well.
That is.
Decorations and that Halloween spirit. If you guys are interested, make sure you purchase your tickets ahead of time as well.
That's right, because I think it's 25 ahead of time, but 35 night of.
Correct.
Yeah, so get up there. Yeah.
Awesome. So if you want to pick up on the events, it will be at the description. We want to move forward and talk to my brother over here, Steve.
That's
and
right.
We are at his art venue, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with the amount of art and the quality you have in here. How do you guys find your artists?
A lot of the people were just I've met over the years. I had a smaller gallery around the corner, so I've met a lot of people over the years, and I've also, because I have more space now, I always had a lot of really great artist friends, and so I was able to call them and say, hey, listen, I'm expanding. I've got a friend from the Keys who does amazing work, and he sent me his. I have a photographer from Tampa who travels the world and sends me all his photography. He sent me his work, so because I was able to expand, I was able to grab like all the people I knew and always wanted to exhibit their work and put them into one spot. And they're all from Florida.
Yeah, you've got a great space here. You really do have to come in and see the shop. I mean, we could twirl the camera around for you and you still wouldn't get the full vibe.
No, it's
name
big.
Vibe of the shop. And I love that you've also got a lot of antiques in here. I know you work with
I have a vintage
artists.
I have a vintage source, the Vintage Hippie Chick. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of her. She is the best. She is one of the first people I partnered with when I got this place, because I knew that I needed to fill the shop, but I wanted to fill it with really cool items, not just regular IKEA put it together and shelf stuff.
And you've got that in here. You've got a lot of character going on. Character, that's one way of putting it. But, it's interesting. Everybody finds their niche, whatever,
There's an E in there
downtown.
somewhere.
Creativity.
Yeah. And it's fantastic. I mean, last week we were at Jose's shop. We saw the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a little bit more about that vibe this week here. We're with you. We're going to look at some of the art next week. We will be at Sailfish Brewery talking to Taylor in the lead up to the Halloween events. And everybody really does sort of bring a different flavor.
Yeah.
So you have been doing tastings for the wine?
I've done only 2 so far.
Okay.
I've only been selling wine since I've been in this location. So we've done a couple because of the COVID,
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Right, you got to be
Good.
careful. So we had a small one the first time. We didn't really tell a lot of people. We just told a couple of our good customers and local people that we knew, just so that we could kind of get the feel and get started. This one's going to be a little bit bigger. The Thirsty Dragon, the Dragon Brothers, I call them the Dragon
And
Brothers.
that's actually, if you're watching this on Thursday night when it comes out, it's happening right now. So you should, yes, you should leave
Like if you're watching this,
immediately.
you
Get
might
off.
be missing
Yes,
it.
exactly. You should get
Yes.
over. And what is the address here?
The address is 129 North 2nd Street.
Just
Or across from Sailfish Brewery.
Yeah,
That's all I tell
Nice.
people.
That's the
I
best
give them
way
the
to find
address
it.
and they're like, I don't know where that is. And I go, I'm across from Sailfish. And they're like, oh.
see, I generally like spatially align myself from wherever I am all the time. So I'm like, you're down the street.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
No, so we want folks to come in, take a look at what you've got.
You better.
Really, yes, you better. Enjoy the art. We really appreciate you being here and sharing your
Thank you.
thoughts.
I
I had a
appreciate you
great
guys
time.
doing this, man.
Yeah,
This is a great little thing that you guys are doing. I mean, you really need to get the businesses out there and tell
you.
people
Show
what
some
we're doing.
personality. This is the guy behind the plan. right
Yes,
here.
yes. You
Exactly.
gotta come in and see this gallery. I've spent a lifetime building this. I swear to God, a lifetime building this.
It
And
really-
you can see it when you're in here.
And you really do. He's got something on every space on the wall. We're going to share all the links to all of his stuff, his social stuff, and you can take a look. And please come visit him next time you're in downtown. You stay open till...
Our hours are expanding constantly, but
So-
we are open from like 10 to 6, and we are open till 8 on Fridays.
That's such an artist. We're open from like...
Yeah, right.
The point is that if you tell Steve you want him to stay later...
I'll be here.
He will.
Yeah, hang
he
out,
will.
get a bottle of wine.
And
Right.
we're talking about a guy who loves Fort Pierce so much he's actually moving here. So.
I'm moving here,
know.
people, so come to the store because I'm going to be here a lot more and I'm going to need people to talk to.
Well, welcome, and thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
around to this side. Thanks
Thank
for being
you.
a part of it.
I appreciate
Jose,
that.
you
Of
have
course.
anything you want to cover?
Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the amount of art you have in here and your creativity. You guys
Thank
gotta
you.
come check it out. Follow the link, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for checking us out here at 435.